Hey guys, it's Iron Gone, and we're back. Spent the night, as you saw last episode. Didn't find the rock we needed. Decided to bugger off and not set up camp there. I'm going to look around more. There's one thing in particular that I always look for if I'm playing as 90% of the characters, and that is a good rock area that I can go and harvest all the stone I want. And one other thing that's even more important is there's a type of animal in this game that I'm hoping to find shortly called beefalo. They're basically like buffalo. They're just called beefalo. They're like they're a bison type creature, and not only are they good for meat if you can manage to hunt them and kill them, but more importantly, they are good for manure. With the manure, you can do quite a few things. You can make farms, and you can grow crops, make the crops bigger. It's also a great source of fuel for your fire. And yeah, basically, I like to have a good farm. It also can fertilize. So like the grass and the berry bushes, you can dig them up with a shovel and plant them again somewhere. But when you plant them, you have to fertilize them or they won't grow. So you won't get like any berry bushes growing around your base unless you have some fertilizer. So it's an important thing. Oh, edge of the map. Well, not the edge, just no way through here. Ooh, this is useful. A wet touchstone. It's wet because it's raining, but the touchstone does something interesting. That's a free res. So normally when you die in this game, it is game over. You restart your world. Too bad, so sad. Now that we found that, though, we have a spare life in case I die, which is useful. Ooh, I see a spear there. I'm going to grab that. Don't want to stay here too long. Those evil flowers will drive you insane very quickly if you stand next to them. But now I have a 100% spear. Great. And here's the rock area I was looking for. Perfect. So that's number one. Now we just got to go roam the world and find a beefalo. So let's go on a little journey here, guys, and run around trying to get killed. There's some more bees. A lot of the early game is exploration and trying not to. What happened to the head? That's not good. I don't want any of that. It's nice to have found it, but I am not ready to go in there and fight those things yet. Let's keep looking. Picking flowers, by the way, will increase our sanity, so I am doing that. You can see that each one gives about 5 sanity, which is good, especially if we're hurt, because we can then eat the petals, or we can make a new umbrella with them. So we're going to gather more. Always be gathering, guys, just constantly as you walk along. Twigs and grass stack to like 40, I think, and are extremely useful for a number of things. Grass can be used for armor, it can be used for rope, it can be used for starting temporary fires, it can be used for hats, sleeping bags. You find that you'll need it for a lot of things, and it regrows over time, so if you grab it early, then you find you need it later, you'll have some on hand and more to get. So berry bushes, same idea. They do regrow. And if you're lucky and you get a turkey to come out, you can throw down some berries and murder a turkey by punching it in the face. So I'm going to try to not go there. There's no way. There's something in there we need to get to like the end game, but there is a number of really tough enemies in there that Wilson's not prepared to fight, unfortunately for him. Let's try to keep gathering these flowers and restore our sanity, and then we're gonna head up around that. Oh, there we go. There's something we could use. So this is nifty because you pick this eye bone up, and this Chester guy follows you. He's a little like happy puppy dog type chest. He is a mobile treasure chest that follows you around. So as long as you hold this eye bone, he will follow you. And it's pretty cool. He is killable, but he's pretty tough. And yeah, he's great for storage. So I just put a couple things in there so I have more room to pick up stuff. And now he's going to follow us around. So while I'm here, I'm going to make myself a pickaxe. Equip that and start smashing these rocks. Very similar to a tree. You just hit it a bunch of times, a bunch of stuff pops out. In this case, we get flint, we get stone, we get niter. And in these case, these big rocks with the flecks of gold in them, that's right, you get gold from them. Very useful early game. We do need a lot of gold, so I have no problem just gathering a bunch of this up while we're walking. Let's do one more. Actually, no, we'll keep going until we break our pick, so we don't have to carry the pick around. That's what we'll do. Then we can throw all the extra flint and gold in Chester, and we'll be good to go. Like we're making good progress here. Day is almost over, so again, days are going pretty quick. Later in the game, there's going to be a lot more time in the day as we get into the summer time. Summer has its own dangers, of course. Very easy to die from heat. Alright, it is time to throw a fire down. There we go. Pick these berries. And thank goodness it is not currently raining. I would love the fact that it's not raining. So I believe we are in spring. I can't guarantee that, though. We may be in autumn. That's the two options you have when starting a new game. On default settings, it will randomly assign you to spring or autumn. So we either have winter or we have summer coming up, which are two very different things. So we will need to change things up depending on what it is. Just ate a bunch of cooked roasted carrots. That will give us our hunger back. Our sanity is hovering in the same area. Picking those flowers has helped a lot. Chester, just open your mouth there. And let me shove this inside of you. And this inside of you. And this. And that should be good for the moment. Put my spear back on. We are on day 4. We really do need to get a base set up soon. I'm going to say in the next day here we will have to settle down so I can start making slightly more advanced stuff. There is like a couple things you can make early game, like a grass suit, which gives you some protection. I always skip over this and go right for the log suit, which is good armor, but that requires us to have our alchemy engine or our science machine built. And yeah, we know where we can get reeds, so we can use those reeds to make some pretty good stuff. Fire darts, blow darts. I believe you can also use reeds to make certain other things. Like honey salve. Where's that? A compass. Oh, we should make a backpack. Again, we need a science machine. There's a lot of stuff to make. A straw roll. We want to make one of those. That way, if you want to restore sanity, you can sleep during the night. It wastes your hunger, so you need to have a lot of spare food. But the night passes and you regain some sanity, which is always good. Alright, we are on our way. And just following the road. It's faster than walking through the grass. These wormholes, by the way, connect to each other. We've seen several of them so far. They're all interconnected, so they do cost sanity to jump through, though, so you don't want to use them too often. However, if it's a significant shortcut, it can be useful. Don't want to fight that yet without some protection in the way of armor. I'm going to keep following the road. And then maybe see where we're at. Lot of... Ooh, there's another sinkhole. Following the road is about 2 or 3 times faster than normal walking, so there's really no reason not to do it if you haven't explored all the roads yet. There's a red mushroom. Causes some health damage, but it fills my hunger. So I'm not worried about it when I'm full, because then eating normal cooked food will do the opposite. Okay, so we've come to bounced around full circle here. I do want to keep searching. I think I want to search in this direction now. And then, worst case scenario, if I haven't found what I'm looking for by that point, I'll start jumping through holes. So, oh, there's rain. So, where's our hat? Throw our hat on. Since we're wet, so our sanity will start to decline if our wetness gets too high. We don't want that, so I'm going to follow this road to the southeast, see what we can find. And oops, some flowers. Some flowers. I don't want to take every single flower. Are those bees hostile? Yep. So this is spring because the bees are currently killer bees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually kill this guy. And then run because his buddies will be coming out of the hive to attack us. Right now, all of the bees are hostile. They are not normally hostile, but from the looks of things, they are currently. So, another forest and more pigmen. Evergreen trees everywhere. Suspicious dirt pile. Yeah, there is a giant, like, elephant animal that wanders the game, and you can follow his tracks to kill him. Again, I'm not really looking into that right now. I am going to try to run as fast as I can. Hopefully find the beefalo soon, because I like to set up my base close enough that I can gather the manure without a problem. And then I can grow as much. Ooh. Carrot field, eh? Gather all these. That's nice. Oh, no, wait, it's a... Wait. A merm head. Is this a pig? Oh, yeah, these are pig houses. Interesting. I've never seen this many pig houses in a game before. And this is a really nice area. They've got grass fields. Oh, no, you don't. Wow. This is really nice. I gotta remember this area. Berry bush. Interesting berry bushes. They don't look like normal ones. That's okay. We're taking them all anyway. Wow. What a find, guys. Whoa, lightning. Where are you going? Alright. Yeah, you better run. Interesting, interesting. I've never seen this many little fields before. Sometimes in the game they'll put like set objects where basically like everything's randomly generated except for these areas. I feel like this is one of those things where it's already kind of pre-built and they just smack it into your like randomly generated world in order to make, you know, certain areas special. So that's cool. We can come back here and gather those on a regular basis. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi, spider. Are you going to fight me? Yes, you are. Alright. Time to fight, guys. Spiders are hostile, obviously. And they're also douchebags. So, there's that. The pigmen will fight the spiders, though. I would attack that nest, but I'm not really interested right now. However, I am thinking about setting a base here with the pigmen. Multiple reasons here. We can pick all these berries, all this grass, all the carrots that are around. This is a great source of food. And we can kill the pigmen if we want. We can also feed the pigmen in order to make them join us temporarily, and then we can lead them to fight things. So yeah, you know what? Why not? We've been waiting forever to find the perfect spot, and we might not find it. So let's set up a base here. We can always build a second base going forward. I'm going to set it up the road just a little bit. Like, just so we don't have to fight the pigmen on a daily basis. Right on this crossroads is what I'm going to do. So first things first, a fire pit. Alright, we are going to throw, eat these petals for health. Throw a couple logs on there so it lasts us through the night. Science machine. Build that. So we can do science. Oh, and we're right next to this too. Interesting. This should be an interesting base. Monster meat is not really good to eat, especially if you're trying not to go insane. And we're trying not to go insane. So, first things first, I would like to make some rope. You see we have some new tabs when we stand next to it. When we stand next to it, we can prototype instead of build something. And what that does is the first time we do it, it prototypes it. But now we can build it no matter where we are. Once we've built it once, we can build it no matter where we are, which is fairly nifty. Okay, we are almost out of wood. So we will need to get some wood going in the AM. Couple things I want to make. First things first, though, is I want to make eat these. I want to make some armor. My second thing that I want to make is something called a crock pot, and that is under the food, I believe. A crock pot. Yes. And what we need a crock pot for is a crock pot takes 4 food items and makes 1 food item out of it that is substantially better depending on what you put into it. So for example, excuse me, just move my chair there. For example, if we take 4 berries, we'll get a fistful of jam out of our crock pot. If we take 3 berries and one of these monster meats, it'll make meatballs. And since we don't want to eat the monster meat by itself, the meatballs end up being extremely useful. So, there's that. Now, we're going to get really wet, and we're going to go really crazy, because, unfortunately, the rain doesn't seem to be stopping, which is not a good thing. And you can see some eyes out there in the darkness now. There's a sleeping... Why is the bird sleeping? I've never seen a bird sleep like that before. I've never seen that. The bird was sleeping on the ground. Interesting. Well, I'm going to cook him and eat him. Huh. Ah, it stopped raining. Thank goodness. Let's put this fire up a little bit more. We're trying to dry off by standing next to our fire. More grass on there. I want it to be nice and big and warm so that we lose our wetness extremely fast until our sanity stops going down. So you can see we're starting to see like things. Our character is starting to go a little bit crazy, guys. Okay. So on the upside, we're not there. We're good now. Why is our sanity still going down? Is it because we still have wet stuff on us? Yes, that's exactly what's going on. Alright, where's our axe? We gotta chop some trees. Chop, 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 chop. We're gonna do one more day, and then we should be good for this episode as well. So let's go through the day and enjoy life. We need lots of wood, so we're gonna do that. Ba 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 da ba ba. That music is so good. The music in this game is just everything's like old timey, like I don't know. I don't even know what time period it's from, but it's like it's good. If you guys do not own this game, it is fairly cheap, I believe, at this point. There's lots of sales on it all the time. There's currently a multiplayer, Don't Starve Together, that is in beta. If you purchase the game, I believe you get the beta access right now as well. So feel free to do that, and we need flint. Do that and check it out with some friends. Never goes wrong. Oh, he's fighting a frog. That's cute. So we're gonna go tools, axe. Don't eat that. I want to feed it to you. So I'm just gonna steal it for myself. Actually, no. Watch this. If I give this to him, he's now my friend. His name is Olive. So now he'll protect me, and he'll also chop trees. Now, if I give monster meat to this guy, there's a chance that he'll turn into a were. No, don't. Uh-oh. Okay, let me. Don't turn into a werepig, please. All right. Yeah, keep chopping trees, guys. Kill trees. Kill trees. That's right. Good work. Yes, my loyal army. So as long as I can keep meat going, like from frogs and stuff. They're scared. Poor guys. They're so scared. It's okay, guys. Where is Sun? Where is Sun? Sun's gone away. Alright. Lots of pine cones for our fire to keep it going. Keep chopping the big trees down. Big ones give you more wood than small trees. Take a little bit more to chop down. The small trees will inevitably grow into big trees, though, so that is good. They're all freaking out. During these short days, the pigmen are not as useful because they're not going to help you during the darker hours. They typically go inside their homes unless they're following you, in which case they'll wander around and be scared looking. Now, what I do want to do is in an area that's separate from the rest, because I don't want to set fire to all the trees. I'm going to make a torch, put it in here, drop my axe. It's pretty much useless. I'm going to light these trees on fire. And you're like, why would you do that? Well, there is a reason. There is a method to my madness. And we're going to put that in there. And if we just let the trees burn, they turn into little pieces of charcoal, basically. That's all there really is to it. So, put that in there. And we need some charcoal for our crock pot. So, I'm going to throw this wood in here, take my torch back, and we're going to light some of these trees on fire. Oh, hey, Mr. Spider. I'll beat you to death with a torch. Beat you to death with a torch. Yeah. Oh. Come here. Alright. We need a little bit more, so I'm going to do a terrible thing and light this on fire, which is probably going to light most of the forest on fire, so yeah. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm actually hoping it doesn't, because getting the whole forest set on fire is typically a bad thing if you need wood later on. It's doing, oh, good. It didn't set it on fire, and I think we have just enough charcoal now. So let's go back to base, and we'll go from there. The day is ending. We're going to make a crock pot. I'm going to show that off, and then I'm going to end the episode. So hopefully these pigmen come running over to the fire when I actually get it lit with some pine cones. Alright, nice and bright. So, food. What else do I need for my crock pot? I need to make stone. So, first things first, I want to make armor because I have the stuff already. There we go. Free up that inventory space. Refine stone into cut stone. So I need stone from Chester. Oh, I probably don't have enough. God damn it. Give me some sticks. Cut stone. Oh, I think I have just enough. And then swap back. Food. Crock pot. Right here. Prototype. Build our crock pot right above the fire here, so it's close. Alright, and I'll show you how this works. So, monster meat and berries. Just like that. And we hit cook. You can see the berries are actually starting to go bad, so we're doing a good thing by turning these into actual food. And while that's going on, it will take a little bit of time. I'm going to grab the wood. And I'm going to refine those into boards. 2, 3. And then under structures, I can now build a treasure chest. Which I will put the first one right here. And that'll be next to my crock pot so I can put food in the crock pot. So the meatballs are in a much better condition and I can throw them in there. So we're going to do that a few more times with these berries. 3 berries. You don't want to typically use 4 of the same thing or it doesn't come out as well. So 3 berries and a carrot should make me something. And I have a treasure chest now which I can store some food in. I'm going to store the carrot seeds in there. I'm going to store the carrots after I eat 1 or 2. I don't know why I ate those, but whatever. And yeah, that is going to be basically what you do to make good food in this game. It's a really easy way to, I mean, if you get a lot of berries and stuff, to make really good filling food. If we eat these meatballs, just to show you, my food is at 60. Now it's at 123. So that was 60 some odd hunger for that. And they tend to heal more as well. So, alright guys, so we've got ourselves a little base established. We're making some stuff. So this is where I will end the episode. And if you have enjoyed the video, feel free to leave me a like, leave me a comment. And, you know, do the subscription thing if you are new to my channel. Again, thank you for watching. And as always, I'm Iron Gone. Take care.